Hello, welcome to another video. Today we are going to talk about Bitcoin, of course, and the crypto markets. In this video, I'm going to talk about the next targets for Bitcoin and what is my short-term and my long-term targets for this asset and also some altcoins. Okay, let's start with 4-hour chart. As you can see here, every time when Bitcoin is testing the MA55 here, we will see a bounce, right? So this is very normal in our trending moves. Bitcoin now is trending in macro time frames. That's why if you see even bear divergences in 4-hour chart, you will see typically the bear divergences, and also when you will see the MA55, and from there a bounce, very hard bounce usually is in a trending market. As you can see here, Bitcoin right now is trending. Also, in 1-day chart, as you can see here, Bitcoin is above $57,000. Yeah, you are thinking Bitcoin or $60,000 and above 65 is a resistance. Of course, no. This is not resistance. As you can see here, there is nothing here. So Bitcoin is just accumulating in the highs, and honestly, I'm expecting something like sideways, maybe 1 week or two, and from there we will see something like this. Okay, a breakout in some point. Even Bitcoin can test again $57,000, and I'm gonna be bullish, thinking Bitcoin is going to the upside. We are gonna study the past. The past is here. Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was at $20,000 here. Many people, they were thinking, well, it's a big resistance. I remember many YouTubers, many people, they were talking this kind of garbage things, right? Like, sorry, but I realize there are many traders, they have no idea what they are doing, but for some reason they are extremely famous on YouTube. Well, yeah, never mind. The point is, many people, they were thinking $20,000 was the resistance, but actually no, the resistance was not here. The resistance was around $40,000, $14,000, $6,000, around here, this area. Yeah, above here it was nothing. So what is going to happen? The next time when Bitcoin tests this area and break this, break $15,000, $16,000 around there, between 14 and 16, I remember, we will see new highs. That's it. Let me show you what happened. Every time when Bitcoin see this, people entering short because 20,000, right? 20,000, we saw the pullback, and after that, just accumulation, and we see nothing here. So $20,000 is not, it was not resistance. In this time, Bitcoin didn't have any targets. Sorry, resistance here. Why? Because it is just price discovery. Okay. Of course, it's gonna happen exactly the same thing for Bitcoin. There is a very high probability, of course, not like before, because to be honest, weekly chart, there are some signatures, like they are telling me, based on my technical analysis, Bitcoin is going to the upside, yes, but not at with the same speed and the same power as before. Why? Because bulls are not that strong right now, like in 2020. So what I'm expecting, well, let me tell you something. I am not buying Bitcoin right now. I'm expecting Bitcoin is going to the upside, yes, as long as above $57,000, $58,000 in 1-day chart. I don't have any bearish. Even if Bitcoin breaks $57,000, I will say it is a buy. Why? In some days you will see the MA55 1-day chart testing around maybe 56, 57,000. So Bitcoin can be in sideways, as I said, and it's just about time Bitcoin is going to break out. Simple. That's it. So why I'm sure about this? It's very simple. Why? Because weekly chart is very clear about this. We have the slope is getting positive here, and also the potential bear, the potential weakness here is getting stronger. Of course, it's not like before. Yes, it's not like before. It's still weak. We compare the last move, but it's there. So as you can see here, Bitcoin closed perfectly above $59,000, $58,000. Actually, for me, it's a key pivot. Of course, if Bitcoin breaks 57, 58, well, I need to see the MA55 in 1-day chart broken to start thinking in lower prices. For now, business weekly, honestly, I don't think so. Also, we have the 2-week chart. In a few days, we will have the close of this chart. And as you can see here, the slope is getting positive. This one is getting positive as well. And we will have the confirmation. This is just continuation forming with price action. Any close above $58,000, we will see higher prices. Around, I was expecting maybe $70,000, the first target, but honestly, I'm expecting higher. In the next maybe 1 month, if that happens, like Bitcoin, if Bitcoin does the same thing like 2017, just in 1 month or 2 months, will go up maybe, I don't know, maybe at least maybe 40-50% more. Maybe, potentially. I am guessing, okay? So this is not technical, just I am guessing. Now, we know if in 1-day chart it's not looking super strong. Well, it's very strong, yes, because as you can see here, this is very strong move. But the problem with the 1-day chart is we had at least 80-90% of all this development. The monitor is actually getting ready to start. The slope is getting negative little by little, of course. What does that mean? Bitcoin is going to the upside, yes, but not like that, like a massive pump. I don't think so. It's gonna do it slowly. How? Something like this. Something like this. We will see maybe in the next month, this month or next month, something like this slowly. And after that, we will see some bear divergence forming in 1-day chart, exactly the same as we saw here in this point. Yeah, as you can see, Bitcoin was upside, but every time was slowly. It was actually, this move was slowly. It was not very strong, and we saw bear divergences in all the way to the upside. So this is based on my experience, of course. I am expecting something like that. We will see something like this, like this, like this, like this, and in some point we will see bear divergences and also the price forming a higher high around here. Maybe it could be $70,000, $80,000, and from there bear divergence in 1-day chart and weekly chart as well. And we will start thinking about, we can start talking about reversals, okay? But not for now, at least not this month, at least not next month, maybe December, January, yes. Okay, so you are trading 4 hour, well, how I'm trading this? Well, 4 hour chart is the time frame I'm looking for right now. Of course, I don't have any setup right now. The setup was here, the entry was here, the entry was here, and in the second test to the MA55 here, around $50,000, $60,000 around here. Of course, I will consider to enter here. Of course, if I have the confirmation of my indicators. Of course, here, let me tell you something. This is very concerning. Not concerning, actually. It's concerning, yes, because we have bear divergences forming here in 4 hours. But remember, every time when we have the green dark, the dark green, sorry, that means range or falling. So in this case, Bitcoin is entering range every time we have here, but it's not falling, right? We have bear divergences here from this point and this point in this here, we saw it here, right? And after that, other bounce very hard. And now we have bigger one from this point and this point, and Bitcoin went down all the way down here. But as you can see, as long this indicator is positive, I mean, it's not printing red clouds. Actually, I am expecting more. The momentum is to the upside, is the thing I'm trying to say. So now in 4 hour chart, as long Bitcoin is printing 4 hour candles above 61, 62, and tomorrow if you see Bitcoin printing other higher or other candle here above 61,500, I'm expecting, as I said, slowly we will see higher prices. When we are gonna see like this shut up or breakout parabolic move, everything is very easy. If you see Bitcoin breaking 64,500, we will see quickly, very fast, $70,000, 75, and from there we will see what is going to happen, because honestly I cannot tell you the real price. Now the second section of this technical analysis is I will try to not predict, based on my experience, I will try to tell you what is the next target I am expecting for Bitcoin based on based on bots, because you know crypto markets, they like to use Fibonacci levels, especially when the price is in parabolic move. So we are gonna do it in a very long the market cycle. So from the bottom here, if we are thinking, this is Elliott waves theory. Yeah, remember, I like to use Elliott waves theory just in macro time frames, macro time frames. Okay, so if we are thinking this is a Elliott wave theory, for example, this is the one moment, let me do it here. Yeah, this is the wave number 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. The last wave I'm looking for is this one. Okay, so based on the Elliott wave theory, the Elliott wave, the wave number 5, it could be here at the same size of the wave 3, and also it could be higher. Okay, there are some ways with Fibonacci levels how we can try to calculate, not exactly, but we can get estimation where is going to be the next target. So for this, we are going to use Fibonacci extensions. Okay, so from the bottom of the wave number 2 to the top of number wave 3 and the bottom of the wave number 4, the the target we should start looking for usually in the wave number 5 is 1.618. That is the target. So in this case, it should be around more than 100k. The first target. Well, this is like the perfect target, right? The second one is the 0.618. Of course, is other target I will start looking for, $66,000, and the other target I will start looking for is around $80,000. So there are three levels I am looking for. I will start looking for if Bitcoin enter in parabolic move from here. Of course, 66. I don't think Bitcoin is not going to get any problem breaking this level. Of course not. Based on this experience, based on this price action, yeah, actually $78,000, $80,000 around there should be maybe the first pullback I'm expecting to see. Maybe in December we will see, based on these Fibonacci levels, yeah, maybe 100k one day of the year. Don't take it seriously, okay, please, because honestly I don't use Fibonacci levels and Elliott wave theory very seriously. I mean, about the targets, about the waves, yes. Actually, I am thinking this. Yes, of course. My initial count. That's why actually this is a very good example why I don't believe in this kind of things, because usually Elliott wave traders, they have 3 or 4 or 5 counts. So the bear scenario was this was number 5, and we are in A, B, and C. Yeah, it could be possible, yes, but based on price action and the indicators and technical analysis, I don't think so. If this scenario happen, Bitcoin shouldn't break $56,000. Yeah, now for me, honestly, I think this is invalid, and we will see higher prices. Okay, so this is my technical analysis for Bitcoin. Of course, I am thinking December is gonna be the last month of this bull market. In January, February, exactly the same thing what we saw in 2017. Bitcoin is gonna do something like this. Be careful, because of course you are following this channel. I will let you know when the market reverses, and I hope you don't get too greedy. And please, you are thinking your coin is going to do 20x or 100x, maybe it's potentially, maybe yes, but I don't think so. Why? Because usually in the last move of the bull market, many altcoins, they starting to reverse before Bitcoin. Exactly the same as 2017. In the last push, Bitcoin was in parabolic from $11,000 or $12,000, I cannot remember very well, to $20,000. But many altcoins actually, they were in downtrend, and the reason is because Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is very bullish. Be careful with this. If you are gonna buy altcoins, is because they are very strong. Yeah. because just the top 10, top 20 will follow Bitcoin, no more. Mostly all of them, they will just reverse. But based on my experience, just see Cardano, see Link. Many of them, they are not very strong. Okay, so just be careful. Okay, so let's start with some altcoins. The first coin I want to show you is Cardano. Yeah. Why I'm checking Cardano is because, as I said before, in all videos I make, I am checking Cardano because it's one of the oldest altcoins of the market. So in general, Cardano is telling me the health of the crypto market for altcoins. So as you can see here, well, it's just about time. This is a time bomb. Weekly chart is nasty. This is a clear downtrend. Well, reversal. It's gonna test the MA55. Simple. No more than that. The target is very clear. And the worst thing for Cardano is in weekly chart in volatility. I don't need to see the indicator because I cannot see it. But I'm sure if I see maybe 2-3 day chart, we will see a contraction. So what does that mean? Cardano is getting ready to do a very nice move to the downside in this case. So I'm not saying Cardano is garbage, of course not. Please remember, Cardano is in a very nice uptrend. But we will see first a massive downside, maybe around $1 with 45 cents, around there. And from there, I am expecting a strong bounce, of course. In the moment when the market reverses, it's very nice, very good example. When usually we will see market reversing is when the MA55 is starting getting flat. When you see these kind of things, well, welcome to the distribution pattern. Okay, and here is when we are gonna see usually potential reversal for bear markets. Okay, so for now, of course, I cannot see the future. This is just based on my experience. So the technical analysis, I did it maybe 2 months ago, is testing the MA55 to what? Keep bouncing. Okay, but you see the bear divergences here. Actually, they are playing out right now. Be careful if you are informed with this kind of coins because you will get wrecked. I am not saying they are wrong, of course not, but just be careful because this is not the time to be investor. This is the time to be trader. Trader, that means you can trade in swing position maybe 1 month or 2 months maximum by the end of the year and just enjoy Christmas and take your profits, no more than that. Okay. The time for holding, it was in 2020, 1 year. The last 2 months of this year, of course not. Well, this is my personal strategy I'm gonna follow because this is not good for me. Okay, so let's talk about 1 day chart. 1 day chart is confirming, well, even worse. Remember I said 3 or 4 days ago, this is a good short. Technically speaking, MA55 getting rejected to what? Keep falling. Remember I said $1 with 45, something around there. Well, where is the next big area for Cardano? All this area. So this area, in the long term, I'm expecting for Cardano to test. And as I said before, this is going to be the area we are looking for as investors. Of course, not because you see Cardano testing here, you are going to buy. Of course not. You need to wait for your system. I don't know what kind of system you are following, but you are following the system of this channel. You must be patient and wait for the signal in the system. Okay, so let's talk now about other coins. I am now personally holding a Cake. Cake is one of the, I told you 4 days ago, Cake, the speculation was to the downside as long as below MA55, but let me show you something. Now Cake is doing something very interesting. Very, very interesting. The time is passing. Remember, time is very important for trading. It's not the same technical analysis what I did yesterday, or in this case 1 day chart 3 or 4 days ago, and now. Because technically speaking, 4 days ago we should see a breakdown for Cake, but that didn't happen. And in that time, The bulls were not present, remember? But even with that, cake is not breaking down. And as you can see here, now bulls are entering in control. As you can see here, the slope is getting positive. So in the next maybe 3 or 4 days, we will see, when the moment when we see the signal crossing here, well, is when we will see the massive rally. Okay, so be aware about cake, because cake for me is a very good a very good potential altcoin for the next or the last push. My targets for cake is very simple: $26. It depends on the higher time frames. Maybe testing the previous high. Let me see 3-day chart. 3-day chart is more interesting here. Why? Because you see here in the next candle, actually, let me see. Yep, the next candle in 2 days, we will see an other test to the upside, and the volatility is decreasing hard. Actually, is decreasing. The volatility is, I'm sure. Yeah, of course. You see, every time when you see zero read, the blue line, the blue color here in this volatility indicator is when you want to enter. Okay. In this channel, I'm trying to teach you how to enter before of the move. Okay, not when you see the green candle. Of course, we never enter there. We enter when before. One of the ways how we do it is simple. When we see the volatility very low and it's contracting. Yeah, this move is nothing. Okay, I mean, honestly, I bought at $20. It's nothing because I am trading 1-day chart. Yeah, it's nothing. I'm gonna hold. Of course, how I'm gonna cancel this is very simple. If cake is doing this, like that body is not moving, and even with this, we see the sell signal here, well, I'm gonna cancel my trade, right? But I cannot see the future, so that's why I'm speculating. Okay, based on my technical analysis. Okay, so let's talk about other coins. Bake actually is looking great. Looking great. Pay attention for Bake, because as long as it's testing the 55, okay, but it's holding, and the most important thing here is the signal is gonna cross the zero line. When you see the zero line crossing, there is a potential breakout testing to keep going to the upside. And as long as this is positive, well, we have power here for bulls, so I'm expecting at least other test, maybe to $2.6. Okay, let's talk about AVAX. AVAX, AVAX is actually is doing great. My target for AVAX, I remember I said a long time ago, when AVAX was around here 68, my target was around $50 around there. I'm very happy to see almost reach my target, and I was usually, when you see this, we will see sideways, and pay attention of this. We have a potential buy signal here, and also we have in sideways. So in the moment when you see the line crossing the zero line, AVAX should start moving to the upside. That is my technical analysis, as long AVAX is holding the MA55. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, well, be careful Bitcoin Cash. Why? Because we potentially have a sell signal here forming range or signals or falling signal here. Yeah, you see by this weekend Bitcoin Cash not breaking this level, the potential confirmation for a sell signal is going to be higher. We will see maybe a reaction here. Be careful with this. Technically speaking, for now it should be to the upside, but if I need to decide to trade this coin, of course, this is not the setup I like. Okay, let's talk about BNB. BNB actually did what I was expecting. As you can see here, MA55 to be tested here 2 times. Actually, the second opportunity here and the second area here. Of course, we never sell. We never buy. Sorry. Of course, this is bullish. The next pullback, you wanna enter here? Potentially yes, but in the long term, based on the price action here, I am expecting maybe other test to $600 for it. It could be possible, yes, in the last run. Why? Because as you can see, bulls are in control, and also here, actually BNB in the next pullback for me is a very good opportunity. Okay, let's talk about comp. Let's talk about comp. Well, as I said, the biggest difference now is like many altcoins are in downtrend. As you can see here, we have the downtrend confirmation rejection to what to keep falling. This is downtrend even with this setup. This coin is looking very weak. In the next test of MA55 is to keep falling. I am expecting maybe 250 in the long term. And from there, maybe I will expect other bounce to keep testing the MA55. Okay, let's talk about Dash. Dash is finally, after 1 week doing this technical analysis, is holding the MA55, and the bulls are getting stronger here in the cross of the seller line. Dash should break this level to the upside. I don't know exactly the price, but pay attention of this. Dash is contracting in 1 day chart, so we will see fireworks for Dash in the next 2 weeks potentially. So based on this, Dash, there's a very high probability Dash will do something very good in 1 day chart. Okay, let's talk about Doge. This coin I don't like, but many people like. Okay. As you can see here, Doge, let me see the volatility. Volatility is very low. Get ready for a move. Of course, in 1 day chart, of course, we know this is not the signal we are looking for. Of course, it's the dark green, but the good thing is bulls are getting stronger here. Yeah. So as long as holding the MA55 on the second test, the second target should be around 0.30 cents around here, and maybe in the around here, and the next test maybe I should start thinking to enter in the next opportunity. The long term maybe is around 0.34 based on this, of course. The ATH, well, you see, sometimes technical analysis is working very good, right? You see, I did this like 1 week ago, and as you can see, the expectation is to the downside. So the technical analysis there is still the same thing. I did this just using price action. I don't use indicators for this. iOS. Let's talk about iOS. Okay, iOS. In 1 day chart, well, as long as it's below the MA55, of course, we never buy here. We don't buy here, and the slope is getting negative, so be ready more other tests, maybe to $3 for 80 cents. My God, this coin is is garbage. I don't like it. It's below the MA55, so it's breaking down. If you see the auto candle closing below the MA55, below the $4, we will see other test to maybe 3.80 cents and maybe other bounce, but in general I don't like it. It's this kind of coins I will avoid. Yes. Okay, NJ. Okay. Nope. No. Bulls are getting stronger, yes, but it's holding MA55, but we don't have the signature. We need to wait for, remember, the red club, and after that we can start thinking to buy as long as about MA55. Ethereum, well, same technical analysis. Finally, we have range or fall for Ethereum. So get ready, because the next pullback is coming for altcoins and the same technical analysis. Okay, remember this signature that means a range or fall in 1 day chart. So as long as holding the MA55, we are bullish. I'm not saying sell. I'm saying, well, to the moon. Yeah, technically speaking, yes. Okay, Phil downtrend. You see, other example how is downtrend here. Very bad for this coin. Very bad. Yep, confirmation here, rejection in the MA55, and for what? Keep falling. Other test, maybe $40. It should be the next target. Well, this one flow is worse, as you can see here. Well, very bad. FTM, as I said, technically speaking, I will never buy there. sorry, in 1 day chart, no. Maybe for 4 hours, yes, but I will never buy here. The reason is because I know I have this signature and I follow my system, and my system is telling me not to buy here. Maybe in 4 hours, yes, of course. But every time, I said to you last time, every time when you see the ME55 to be tested in this kind of coins, well, is bouncing and bouncing. Of course, as a trader, we sell here. This is, of course, other thing. I will never buy here, never. You want to buy this coin, just the only thing you can do is just waiting for the pullback, and after that you can enter and well, take the ride. Okay, let's talk about Hydra. Hydra in 1 day chart. 1 day chart, nope. More sideways here. We have a potential range or fall signal here, and of course this is not looking great, of course not. KCS USDT, let me show you here. KS, let me see. Yep, well, we are in the area for selling. The entry was around here. The first entry was here, the pullback, but it was in range. This is the setup I am waiting for. For example, cake is in sideways in MA55, so I am expecting other pullback from here and sideways and continuation to the upside. According to this, actually is looking better. Of course, that is not the moment to buy. I would wait for the pullback. Link as expected, more sideways, looking worse. Even we have bear divergences from this point and this point and this point and this point. Not looking great. Bulls, nope, not looking great. I am expecting another downside. So maybe other test to maybe 23, even maybe lower, maybe the lowest, the bottom of the range, maybe around 22 in 1 day chart. Kusama is looking great actually. Yep, yeah, it's above the ME55, above the control zone, and I'm expecting another test to maybe 126 in the next 10 days. Be careful with this because volatility is very low in 1 day chart. So what does that mean? This coin is getting ready to start trending. If that happen, 430 is gonna be broken. Maybe we will see other 500 or 600 target in the long term. Okay, let's talk about Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin looking much better actually. Now finally I like this coin. As you can see here, the entry, it was in this area. Actually, this is still in the entry, a little bit late right now, but yeah, around 180. Bulls are in control right now, so I'm expecting not test to maybe 200, 220 in the long term. Of course, think about this. This is 1 day chart, so it will take maybe at least 10 days. Luna, well, the technical is there. Yeah, 1 day chart is looking great actually. The 1 day chart, the 4 hour, I'm in downtrend. Yes, downtrend. So I wouldn't, and I will try to. Okay, if I see Luna breaking the ME55, testing this area, this is gonna be my trigger to enter and buy Luna. Technically speaking, if you are trading 1 day chart, yeah, you can enter here right now. Actually, yeah, yes, because the setup is there. But if you want to get confirmation, I will wait for 4 hours to give me the signal. Mana in 1 day chart is not looking great, as you can see here. Nope, this is not the signature I am looking for. Okay, Neo 1 day, no, of course not. Same technical analysis to the downside. Ocean, no, of course not. ONG, no, of course not yet. Not yet. ONG, of course not. Sand, no, of course not. Well, it's hard to say. No, I will wait for maybe other 1 week. No, thank you. Shiba Inu, oh my god, Shiba Inu. Well, to be fair, it's an accumulation, or it could be actually, I think, distribution. In the moment when you see this, well, you will see other test to the ME55. Technically speaking, it's in downtrend, yes, but this is a meme. This is a meme. This is just for speculation. I don't know. It's just a pump and down. That's it. I don't trust in this. I don't like it. I will never trade these kind of things. But well, never mind. Solana, one of my favorite coins. Okay, perfect. We have here same pattern, accumulation here. I am expecting this is accumulation. Every time when it's testing the MA55 is the time to enter in for holding Solana. And be careful with this because some coins, they are showing the same signature, volatility contracted in 1 day chart. So, well, you are watching this in October. Let's see what is going to happen in December. Based on this, I am expecting maybe same level, $200, even more. Okay, sushi, of course not. No, thank you. Theta, no thanks. Of course no. You know why? Tron. Yeah, of course. Yes. This is the thing I am looking for some icons. As you can see, is holding MA55. So volatility is very low. Get ready for other test, maybe 2.12. Okay. Uni, of course, is holding the MA55. It's not looking very strong in price action. But as long as above here, of course, this is gonna be to the upside. If you see other something like this and it's no money, of course we cancel or trade. Okay, bet. Well, we have potential range or sideways or fall in this, but as long as holding the MA55, I will say this is accumulation. Maybe other week I will see other test to the upside. Okay. Let's talk about SIM. No, of course. Now you can see why these many altcoins they are start dropping. It's because the Bitcoin dominance, they are not very strong. People will focus just in the strongest one. Okay, CLM, of course, in uptrend, clear uptrend, very strong coin. As you can see here, we have this signature, we have the slope. Be careful with this. Why? Because in the next move here, we will see other test to between 0.30 to 0.32. For what? Keep going to the upside. Okay, so be careful with this because it's looking very good. In the next pullback, I will say XLM will do something very nice in 1 day chart. Okay, Tesos, of course not. As I said before, Tesos not here. MA55, you should wait a little bit more. Why? Because we will see some consolidation here, maybe 1 week or two, and from there we will see something like this. Okay, this is not the time for buying Tesos. Of course, no. In weekly chart, no, thank you, never. AFI in 1 day chart, of course not. This is downtrend. No, thank you, no. SICK. Yeah, well, now it's too late. Of course, this is too late. Of course, this is the area for selling. As you can see here, we are in this area. We never buy here. You want to enter in this, you need to wait for the pullback and to what? Keep going to the upside in 1 day chart. Seal, of course not now, no. Very bad, not now. As you can see here, I spent a long time doing technical analysis for many altcoins. Why? Because I wanted to show you how is doing the market. Just few coins, as I said before, long time ago, actually 1 month, I keep saying the same thing many times, and it's because of this. This is looking exactly the same. Reminds me a lot of 2017. So, last coin I'm gonna talk is XRP. Finally, we have our range or falling. So if you see breaking, you see holding this coin all this at least maybe 10 days, the MA55, yeah, we will see other rally to the upside. Keep in mind, many altcoins, they are holding the MA55 and they are contracting. Okay, they are contracting. They are getting ready to have a massive move. Okay, you see 1 day chart contracting, you can see you can expect the coins will start trending in 1 day chart and they will make some of them maybe 50-60% or even more. Okay, so be careful. Why? Because I am telling you with a lot of time. Okay, never buy. Well, this is my personal recommendation. Never enter when the coin is already pumped. You cannot enter here, at least if you don't have any system. All the professional traders, all the serious traders, they don't never enter here. Never. They enter when the market is in sideways, exactly in this price action. They enter before the move happen. Okay, here and here and here, but never here, never here, never here. Okay, never. Okay, so let's talk about the last thing I want to show you is the total market cap. Total market cap for Bitcoin. Sorry, total market cap for altcoins, excepting Bitcoin, excluding Bitcoin. In 1 day chart, as you can see here, is holding the MA55 and it's above the control zone here. So what does that mean? As long as keep holding this level to the upside, yeah, in the last push. Okay, weekly chart, of course, no. Is getting better? Yes. Is respecting this area? Of course, yes. As long as it's above here, I am bullish. Yeah, I am bullish for other tests to the next area, and it's gonna do exactly the same as many altcoins. What? We will see other push to the upside. The top 10 of 20 altcoins, they will do a new high, or it will enter in parabolic moves, and we will see something like this, and we will see divergences in weekly chart, very massive. So from this point to this point, you see, something like that, according to this price action. And get ready, because if you see something like this, in any moment the market can reverse and bye-bye all your gains. Okay, so that's why it's the time not to be too greedy. Please understand. I know maybe you say, this guy is repeating the same thing all time, but believe me, I wish someone told me something like this maybe 7 years ago. Okay, so FTM, let me see, is moving right now. Actually, it's doing new highs. Yes, of course, this is very bullish. I will wait for the next pullback to start entering. You want to buy this coin. I remember in 4 day, it's not testing the MA55 in 1 day chart. 4 hour, yeah, very close to the MA55 in 4 hour. Okay, so the last 5 minutes I wanna spend this time with Bitcoin. Why? Because I wanna tell you in macro time frames, in BLX here, yeah. BLX, you don't know what is BLX, is the oldest chart of Bitcoin in the history. Okay, this is something I want to show you. It's monthly chart here. So again, we are getting ready for the last 2 months of the last phase of the bull market. Okay, we are getting ready for this. So you should be ready now for what is next, the next correction in monthly chart. Yeah, so we will see something like this, we will see something like this, we will see something like this for at least 1 year or 2 in the next cycle around here. So it doesn't matter the price. If you are thinking to hold Bitcoin, if you are a true believer here, you can buy any price, because in the long term, no one lost money on Bitcoin. If you bought in 2017 and you hold because you really believe on Bitcoin, after 3 years you are in profit. How long? Maybe 2x. If you bought for $11,000 and Bitcoin crashed, but you are holding because you believe on Bitcoin, is because you will not lose. You have to wait 1 year. The reason why many YouTubers are right, or they are thinking they are right, is because they are saying, they said, in Bitcoin will be 100k, 200k in maybe 5 years, and they are right. Why? Because the price is an uptrend. It's an uptrend. In 2019, in my private channel, my private Discord, my private Discord, I said many times, well, according to this, Bitcoin is gonna be in 2022, 2023 in $50,000 even more. I was true. I was right. Maybe yes, but the point is, as long as you see monthly chart and it's an uptrend, well, that is your technical analysis. So that's why many people, they are holding Bitcoin, because many of them, they believe on the technology. But the fact is, Bitcoin is in an uptrend. Okay, so the point here in this channel is I want to teach you, I want to share my experience with you. When is the right moment to buy in altcoins? Of course, you buy in $20,000. Okay, you will get rid for 1 year, or maybe 3 in this case. But in the long term, you will make it. Why? Because Bitcoin is an uptrend. Okay, that's it. Simple. So you are buying and you are losing now on Bitcoin. Relax and watch Netflix or something else. Wait for 1 year or 2, and you will recover your money. As long Bitcoin is in uptrend. Okay, so, but technically speaking, every time when you see Bitcoin testing the MA55, is what? Bouncing. Okay, the monthly chart is not testing MA55. It's not testing MA55. That means the monthly chart is trending to the upside. Okay, so in the next opportunity, Bitcoin will reverse, and maybe you will have the opportunity to enter again to buy Bitcoin in the long term. So when it's gonna happen? Honestly, I don't know, and I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Just the only thing I can tell you is there are some key levels. If we think the last phase, the last high of Bitcoin is gonna be 100K, let's think about this. Sorry. First of all, you need to understand Bitcoin in a bear market always crash between 80 and 90%. Yeah. If you don't believe me, just see the history. 87, 84, 70, 94. So, based on this, okay, something you must understand is, according to the price, the history of Bitcoin, as long as in an uptrend, every time when Bitcoin is breaking the previous high here, you will never see that high again. You see, $15 broken, we never see $15 again. 140.41, we never seen that price again. Again, $1,200, and we never seen that price again. And now $20,000, we never seen that price again. That is the question. Well, many people, actually, many YouTubers, especially YouTubers, they believe like, no, we will never see $20,000 again. The time is different. In 2017-18, we have CMA futures, and there are many gaps. From this area, just greedy people and just true early adopters, they believe on Bitcoin and they bought and they became millionaire here. Okay, from here we have institutions. There are many institutions, they are holding, they are trading, and we have the CMS futures, and we have something we call gaps. All in this rally, we have around 3 or 4 gaps. That is the big difference between this point and this point. Left side, for me, in my personal opinion, is just early adopters, people in FOMO, very nice opportunity to make money, yes. And here we have companies, investors, and CMEs. It's very funny because many people say, "Oh my God, we will see more adoption." Yes, but more regulation. In this area, we didn't have regulation. In this area, we are gonna get more regulation. And you know what does that mean? Well, market makers, companies. I cannot remember the name of one company, but this company has more than how many? 65,000 bitcoins. Do you imagine what will happen with the price if they dump all the bitcoin right now? Well, they will smash the coin, and we will see a big red dildo right here. So I am not telling you like Bitcoin is gonna crash, of course not. But in monthly chart, we never seen a bear market, never. So based on this, I wanna try to estimate what is gonna be the next target for the bear market next year. Of course, this is just for fun. Don't take it seriously. Just it's like the same technical bullshit they are saying many YouTubers, but I am telling you this based on my experience. Of course, maybe it's gonna be very funny if I am right in the long term. Let's see. We know here Bitcoin is dumping 94, 87, 84, 70. And the second thing is every time when Bitcoin is breaking the previous high, we never seen that high again, right? So based on this, we are now at $60,000. Okay, so if this is the high, if we will never see this high again, let's think about from this point to this point, Bitcoin went up almost 10 times, 13 times. Honestly, I'm not expecting that to happen. From here, 6 times. From here, 4 times. Okay, so let's think about maybe 50% more. 50% more should be around $91,000. Like previous, sorry. Let's do it better. In the last move, I am expect something like this from 2017, like $5,000 to $20,000 around here. 200% more. From here, 200% is 162. Okay, around here. So if we think Bitcoin is gonna dump, let's talk about fears for $70,000. $70,000, 90% should be the bottom around $7,000. From 100K, well, 9,725. And the next one is $170,000, $60,000 around there. $17,000. Okay. One number from here. Remember, this is not technical analysis, it's just speculation in the long term. Okay, that's it. Not technical, not for trading. This is just a, I don't know, something like this is speculation. Okay, but it's very interesting. One number is coming to my mind, and actually it's very, very interesting. Why? Because if Bitcoin comes from here, goes to the 100K mark and dumps 90%, the pivot is $9,700 around here. And you know what? $9,700 is where is the gap in CMEs. There is a gap in CMEs at 9,700. And let me tell you something. 100% of the times, all the gaps, they get filled. So I am not telling you, please be aware about this. I'm not telling you Bitcoin is gonna dump. Of course not. But in some point, when the bear market comes, we will see nasty dumps. Very nasty. And they are coming soon. In the next 2-3 months, you will see February, March. If I am right with this, my technical analysis, you will see these kind of massive dumps. And I will be there short in the market. Very happy. So, you see this monthly chart, we have here a bear divergence. That's why actually the next bear market for Bitcoin or correction is gonna be very interesting. Why? Because it's the first time in the history of Bitcoin we see a bear divergences here in monthly chart. You see, pay attention. All this area, we never had a bear divergences here. Never. Well, actually, yes, we have one. Thinking about this, this is a bear from this point and this point here and this point. what happened? Bear divergences, sell confirmation, and after that, what? Nasty pullback. You see? And now we have buy signal here. And we have from this point, and now from this point to this point, a nasty bear divergence in monthly chart. Yep, from here. So the next high in monthly chart for Bitcoin is going to be very interesting. Why? Because we have not just one, we have all this way from 2014 to 2017 and 2021. So based on my experience, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin enters in parabolic right now. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bitcoin doing something like this in December, November, December. Listen up this. Why? Because I call this like exit scam. Many shitcoins, you can think all the memes. The million token, for example, parabolic move to $200K, $200, and after that crash to $10, something like that. I'm not saying Bitcoin is gonna do something like that, but think about it. It's the first time we have 1, 2, 3 strikes in the long-term multi-chart for Bitcoin, bear divergences. Please don't take it seriously. I'm not trying to scare you. Enjoy your profits. Yes, we are gonna make profits. Yes, as a traders. Yes, but keep in mind the big picture. Okay, the big picture. If Bitcoin is gonna be in parabolic here, is gonna be super far away from the MA55. If that happen, the crash is gonna be epic. Okay, so it's gonna be very interesting. In my personal opinion, I didn't tell you this, but I really like bear markets. Why? Because in the bear markets we learn more than bull markets. In bull markets, just you buy and hold forever and ever, and you are just hoping, and you go to the church and just pray to become millionaire, right? It's not like that. Of course, many people are like that, and they are just hoping. But I believe, like, well, if we learn enough and we study enough, we will get the skills, a skill set to do this, right? And get profits. And the most important thing is for trading is not making money, is keeping the money. You can make a lot of money, but if you don't know how to keep it, you will lose it every time, even more. Okay? How many people you met, like they make 100K, 200K, and after 1 week they get greedy and they bought million token and they got wrecked and they lost 50K in just in 1 week. Think about it. Okay? So before of trading, learn how to trade, learn how to protect your capital. That is the most important thing. Okay, so the monthly chart, remember, we have bear divergences here. I'm not saying Bitcoin is gonna crash, of course not. Just I am telling you the good moment to buy Bitcoin again is gonna be when you see the last phase and the pullback here, testing the MA55, and if you see a wick like this, be happy. Be happy, because market makers, they want to scare all the people, and you will see the news like Bitcoin is garbage, that China, something happened. And that is the moment when we are gonna have our Black Friday. Do you hear it? Or Black Friday. Here, if you see this week below the MA55, killing many people, 10K dump or whatever. For example, from right now here, the MA55 in 2000. Let's do some projection, okay? The MA55 is gonna be around 23K in 2022 March. Bitcoin can be here. There's the MA55 and it's 28K or 30K. A dump from here, 10K or 15K dump, because it's possible, yes. It should be around $13,000 or $14,000. The area I'm looking for, this area. If you see that Bitcoin around here, well, as I said, be happy because it's gonna be the Black Friday. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Well, I'm gonna keep posting one video of technical analysis for all the market, just one time, and just 3 times per week, or minimum 2 live streams per week. And don't miss my shorts on YouTube, because in shorts, okay, let me be clear. Shorts are for very short term, 4-hour time frame for day trading. My live streams is for 1-day chart, 4-hour as well for trading, and one video like this one is for weekly chart or even monthly or higher time frames. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.